So let's do another sound problem. We'll do the top one together and then I'll turn you loose for the bottom one. So let's see, let's pull out the information. It says consider a sound. It's ultrasonic, running at, so it's above 20 kilohertz, 32 kilohertz, traveling in air at this given velocity. And then it says note here that the speed of sound will increase with rising temperature, so we're at 20 degrees Celsius. And we're supposed to come up with what is the wavelength of this sound. So let's pull out what we got. Okay, so it gives us our frequency. That's the variable f. So f is equal to 32 kilohertz. Now I'm going to go ahead and do something that I don't encourage my chemistry students to do, but I just want to go ahead and do a quick conversion. I want to get away from that kilo. So 32 kilohertz, that's the same thing. How many hertz is that? Well, if there's 1,000 hertz in 1 kilohertz, I'm looking at 32,000 hertz. And then one more thing, I want to recognize that frequencies is in hertz, but it's also, hertz is per second. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's 32,000 per second. All right, so that's my frequency. It gave me a velocity is 344 meters per second. So we are after wavelength. And remember the symbol for wavelength is that little lambda thing. So we know that the velocity of the wave is equal to frequency times wavelength. Well, we're after wavelength, so we're going to divide both sides by frequency. And we get wavelength is equal to velocity divided by frequency. Look okay? All right, so let's plug in. So the wavelength here is equal to the velocity, which is at 344 meters per second, divided by frequency, which was that big number, 32,000 per second. So if we're looking at the units here, do you guys buy this, that the seconds will cancel, and actually we're left with just units of meters, which is great for a wavelength. If you plug that in your calculator, you should get a value. I got 0.01075 units for meters. And then we're going to round that thing. So to me it looks like I've got 3 sig figs here, and or digits, and I've got 2 digits here. So honestly I can only take these 2 digits. So I'm going to lop it off here at the tenths, hundredths, 1,000ths place. And since this digit is a 7, I'm going to round that 0 up to a 1. Phew! So the answer really is 0.011 meters. All right then. So I'll give you a little bit of time, or go ahead and answer this as a video question.